The other thing is that in terms of occupancy and space, we have a lot of intelligence about what you were doing pre-pandemic and how you were using space pre-pandemic. And I would just say there is an opportunity to reduce space, but that's not what the future is about. The future is about amenitizing space and making that in-person collaboration really high quality. And so, I think it's both. I would focus mainly on the experience and that you want employees to have and how space will be used. I will almost guarantee you that you will reduce space. Almost guaranteed. And then now we're really looking at occupancy-based utilization. Okay, this is a complex concept, but previously, when we were looking at open offices or whether or not we should be assigning, one office per person, whatever that mix is, that was a square foot per person utilization rate. Nowadays, with hybrid and people coming in and out, you actually want to track real-time occupancy, where people are congregating, what spaces are they using? Are they using more conference rooms? Are they using more, of the flex space, or are they sitting in private offices? Because now there's a sharing of resources. It will be less and less dedicated space per person, correlated with more and more flexibility, right? So if you're an agency that doesn't have a lot of flexibility, then you may have more dedicated space per person. But as you lean into hybridizing workplace, there's less dedicated space per person or per manager, and more real-time reservation of space based on the needs that you'll have going into the office that day. And what we're leaning into is occupancy monitors, tracking how people are actually using space and delivering that space according to those trends, which have not yet been established. The two other things that I think are very complicated for people right now is being asked, what are your long-term real estate needs? Because you don't know necessarily how to structure that or how to respond to that. There is an OMB memo and deadline that's calling all agencies to submit their 5-year capital plans by December. I just want to offer to everybody out there, we have several IDIQ contracts with workplace planning specialists and real estate strategists available to you to prepare for that. And what it can do is, what's most important right now is to just establish a range of what you think it could be. Conservatively, this is what we've learned from the pandemic, but I wouldn't be willing to reduce space more than, here's the conservative side, here's what I'd like to manage to. Aggressively, we think we could get here. That range is really helpful to establish because I will tell you, we see what vacancy is, and we think pre-pandemic, we could have reduced the federal footprint by 20%.